What's up, you guys, once again, and for all you new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm Barba, and today I've been chasing the UPS truck and the mailman around, and guess what? It paid off. This is the front suspension for the Civic. I got all the boxes with all the stuff, and today is Saturday. And I don't know if you guys have been watching Boosted Boys. For all you guys that have never heard of them, they build Hondas, and they went ahead and they built a Honda Civic for a show. It's going to be like a demolition derby, and they built a fully built Honda Civic in about 9 hours. So if you guys never heard of them, I suggest you guys go and you guys find them, subscribe to their channel. They're always posting up a lot of cool stuff. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm going to put this together. So this is the strut for the front of the Civic, and the first thing I'm going to do is put these little washer things. They're like rubber. I'm going to just slide them over. Put them like right around here. Put this one like right around here, because once I put the sleeve over, it's going to slide down. So when I put the sleeve on here, the sleeve has numbers. I want the numbers where I can read them. So basically I'm going to put the sleeve over, slide her in there, nice and tight now because of those rubber washers. And then it came with this thing, which is going to sit on top right here. Then what I'm going to do is put this guy over like that. The next thing that I'm going to do is I took the old bushing and I cut a chunk off from my old bushing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it upside down. Not regular like that, but upside down. So then the really flat part is on top. Then I'm going to take my new bushing, and this bushing was inside of this, like that. All I did was push it out, and then I'm going to put it right in there, like that. The next thing is this piece. This piece came out of the other strut. It's the stopper, which sits right here and stops everything. Then after that, I'm going to take one of these pieces. These pieces came with the hat, with the top hat. So basically I'm going to put this piece like this with the flat part like this. Then I'm going to take the hat, I'm going to drop it in. I'm going to put the other piece with the flat part. They're both flat, but this one has a wider, flatter area, surface area. So the wider surface area is going to drop in there like that. So it looks kind of like something like this. Then I'm going to grab this piece, which is the piece from my old strut that would sit on top right here, and just drop it in like that. Then I'm going to take my nut, which is my old nut from my old strut, put it right on top. And that's pretty much it. So that's the end result of it. And basically, this bushing that I put in here, I just put that on there because I want to make sure that once I lower the coil, the sleeve, all of these down, I want to make sure that I have a lot of support in there. So when the strut starts to flex back and forth, it's got some nice cushioning to it. Alright, you guys, so today it looks like we might have to go to the junkyard. I got a code. I'm going to go ahead and scan it and find out which code it is. Let's plug her in. So let's do a scan. So basically, I got a check engine light that turned on, and I noticed that when I'm driving, like in first or second gear, and my RPMs are really low, it feels like if I was two-stepping, like if it was like, if something was getting like messed up with the timing or something. So here it is. Let's see what it is. Read codes. I don't know why this looks so blurry. Basically, read codes. So it's a P0325 knock sensor. Circuit, bank 1, single sensor. So I think I know what that's going to be. Basically, my knock sensor had, it broke on my original motor, which my original motor is sitting over there. And what I did was I put a little bit of crazy glue on it, and I got it to work. But I think it's going to be that time where I'm going to have to go to the junkyard to get another one. Basically, what I did last time is I went to AutoZone, and then I went to Advanced Auto Parts, and they wanted around $30 to $40 for this knock sensor. So I know that these knock sensors are everywhere at the junkyard. I'm just going to go snag one up. We'll bring it over, plug it in. And basically, for those of you that don't know where the knock sensor goes, let me show you in my old motor. So this is the front of the motor. Here's your cam gear. Right back here, this spot is where it goes. So when you're on the top of the motor and you're digging your hand back here, don't get it confused with this one. This one's your oil pressure sensor, and then the other one goes right here. And all a knock sensor is, which makes sense why it would mess with my timing, it adjusts the timing a little bit. So before I install the suspension, we're going to be heading to the junkyard. I haven't been there in a while, see if there's anything that I could use or anything that I need. So that's where we're going. Stopped at Portillo's, got myself some lunch, and I'll see you guys at the junkyard. So I wasn't able to find the knock sensor. This one has it, but it's broken. I tried to get to it, and then there's another Civic right there, and that one's missing. What I did find were these hubcaps. There's 3 of them. I think I might end up buying those. So I bought 3 out of the 4 hubcaps, and I'm cleaning them off right now. I sprayed some degreaser. Alright, so I got them drying out right now. I went ahead and I scuffed them a little bit. And I got some paint that I'm going to be using. It's by Rust-Oleum. And basically, I know a lot of you guys take off the hubcaps as soon as you guys get a Civic or something. That's usually what I do too. But I'm trying to fucking blend in and not be so obvious to all the cops to make my car like stand out more than others. So that's the whole point of getting the hubcaps back on there. So this is the paint that I got, metallic aluminum, and it almost looks like the original color that's on there. So we're going to go ahead and start on the suspension. I got the suspension right here. This is one of the sides. And basically what we're going to do is loosen up all the lug nuts. Then we're going to come up here. We're going to loosen up this bolt and this bolt. And like I told you in the previous video, I'm going to release this. But I don't have to release this one anymore because of the fact that I'm putting that whole thing. I don't need to loosen the top. I don't need to separate the spring from the strut. So that's going to stay right there. So the only two I'm loosening are these on each side. And I believe those are 12 millimeters. Alright, so these two bolts, these two nuts right here are off. Now the next thing I want to loosen is going to be this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that with a 17 millimeter. And I'm going to use this on this side to hold it. Then I can't forget, I gotta hit this one over here too. This one on the wishbone. So that one right there is gonna be a 14 millimeter. So I went ahead and I released this nut up here and the other one. And right now, you guys can see that it's still not coming out. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to release this one right here, which I already started to. So I'm tapping it with the rubber mallet. I think I'm going to need to put this in here, the ball joint popper, and actually pop it off. So I got her off, and you guys can see how screwed up the suspension was. Yeah, that's how it was sitting. It's crazy. So the passenger side is completely done, the suspension. Now all I gotta do is the driver's side. And check out the hubcaps that I just clear coated right now. They look brand new. So I'm gonna have to go to a different junkyard and try to find another one so I can have all four of them. But I'm gonna start on the driver's side right now. Alright, so I went ahead and I started on this side. I loosened up these bolts right here, those two. And then I came down here and I tried to loosen this one that goes right there. So basically that bolt ripped right off. So now I'm gonna probably have to go to the junkyard and just get the little wishbone. This whole little wishbone that's right here. Let me fix this light. Alright, either way, let's go. Let's go from this side. I'm gonna have to go to the junkyard and get this whole wishbone, this whole piece right here. Not that. Yeah, I can't believe that broke off like that. But either way, I have been stopped and I cannot continue. You guys can see how bad this spring is right here. So I guess I'm back to the junkyard. Maybe I'll find the last hubcap that I need also. This just screwed everything up. I was ready to slap it on there and go for a nice cruise today. I guess it's not going to happen. So I went ahead and I put the hubcaps on. And of course the suspension is done on this side. But the other side, it is not done. And I'm missing a hubcap right there. And I still got to do the suspension on this side. But I am still going to go ahead and post this video up so you guys know what I'm up to. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And I'll go ahead and in my next video I'll finish up the suspension and we'll see what kind of shenanigans we get into. So till then, I'll catch you guys later. Like, subscribe, favorite. Peace out. See you guys in my next one.